Hey guys, movies and TVs on the ball here. Just to ask you guys a real quick question. The year's 1994. Oh my gosh, that's 30 years ago. It's 2024. Lion King came out in 1994, and the remake came out in 99 or 2019 or 2020. What is your thoughts on Lion King remake versus the Lion King, or just what's your thoughts on Lion King remake versus the Lion King animated film? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you a fan of it? Do you? Because for me, when I was, I guess 2024. I guess let's see, about six. I like sang the song. I just wanna be. I just can't wait to be king, and it was such a great film. I've seen a little bit of the. I haven't sat through all of it, the 2019 Lion King film, but I love Matthew Broderick as the older Simba, and I thought Simba's Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, was really did a really well job, and of course Jeremy Irons, who basically did Die Hard with a Vengeance the year after, was is amazing and will always be great as the voice of Scar. The other thing I wanted to mention was, what's your thoughts on the voice cast of? I feel like there was a difference in the voice cast of Scar in the live action Lion King or the live reimagining of Lion King, and of course Jeremy Irons. So, did you like that voice? Did you hate that voice? Let me know. Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to ask you guys your thoughts on the 2020 or 1994 film, 30th anniversary of The Lion King. I love going back to it. I love it. I think it's visually, the animation is visually stunning. I feel like the film was one of my favorite films for a lot of millennials, for myself and a lot of millennials who probably had the video cassette running every single day. I bought the Diamond Edition of The Lion King on Blu-ray. I'm a huge fan. I remember singing Ansevenia Manidavana Kamata in way. Pennsylvania. Yeah, like that. And then, of course, Hakuna Matata. Wonderful, what a wonderful phrase. That always got me. But I think it was visual. Watching it now, I didn't realize, I've noticed how the pacing of the film is very done very well. But then you realize how short the film is, because it goes the beat by script. It kind of works out. I thought Jeremy Irons, who I think did in '95 Die Hard with a Vengeance, I might have mentioned that earlier, but he did the voice of Scar, and I felt like Scar was a really interesting villain. He's not as cunning as Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, but he did a very good job, and I had no idea. And speaking of voice actors, I had no idea about Zazu. The voice of Zazu in this one was voiced by Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. Um, I love this movie. I love the song Akuna Matata. I used to sing, I just can't wait to be king. And I thought that scene in the film was one of my favorites as a kid. This is a film that I probably loved, not necessarily for nostalgia, but I also kind of love it just because I feel like it was one of those films that kind of got me hooked. I found out so this is how I found out who James Earl Jones was, and how he was, I kind of figured out how he was the voice of Darth Vader. Um, and he was also the voice of Mufasa, as I've said. And then, if you've watched my One Tree Hill video, due to research, I found out that due to research, I found out that the voice that we talked about, One Tree Hill, and Lucas's mom, Karen, is the voice of older Nala. And that was an interesting fact. And then, of course, I talked about Home Improvement and how in Home Improvement it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas voiced uh, young Simba, and that's how I kind of knew him through that. Um, what through that show? What's your thoughts on The Lion King after 30 years? Do you love it? Are you still a fan? Has it gotten old? Has it gotten stale? Do you still sing along to the theme songs? And speaking of theme songs, what do you think of Can You Feel? I'm not going to sing it, but Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Elton John. That's how I kind of found out about Elton John, is through Lion King, the Lion King film. So anyway, let me know. It's been on the 30th anniversary of the Lion King. And as always, like and subscribe. Peace.